Live from your heart, not your mind that likes to have a say on everything, that likes to find limits and labels for everything, that likes to define all in order to understand. Your mind is like the teenager who thinks it knows it all, and therefore likes to define it all in the way it sees it, the only way it sees it, which is very finite. Drop into your heart, live from your heart, that knows the eternal, the infinite, the limitless. Your heart is the center of all your guidance, your inspiration, your cues forward. Your heart knows the way. You can say it is really the brain of the creative operation, giving your mind the illusion of control, for your mind is where the ego dwells and constructs itself. Your big heart, your sacred heart is where the divine dwells, who out of infinite love, allows this game to go from the ego's perspective, because it wants the ego to know, to understand, to choose, to be free. Live from your heart means give permission to the divine love within you, to the divine spirit within you, to lead the way. You can call it your higher self if you want, calling you to more of you, to take her place, so you can rise higher from there, embody more from there. Your heart is the key, and that's why emotions/feelings are very important for you to be aware of. But when you are in your mind, thinking, analyzing, judging, you cannot hear your heart. In silence, you turn to your heart. When you shut the world outside and turn the attention within, you can hear your heart, for it is the world within and requires then that you turn within. The outside is a beautiful playground for you to play, to enjoy, to express. It never defines you, it never has control over you. But when you tune to your heart, it will tell you, all is actually perfect, and that you are seeing it this way, as imperfect, from the ego's view, the mind's view, which is extremely limited to be able to see beyond, to be able to see a bigger picture. Your heart is the key to move forward in light, in love, in joy, for your heart knows the way forward, and knows it blindfolded. To live from your heart is to live from love, to see it all from the eyes of love, like a mother watching her child, with so much love, free from any judgment, with a heart full of hopeful expectation, for she desires she best for her child. And the divine light in your heart is exactly like a mother who looks at you with love, unconditional love, and is always desiring of your best. So when you tune to your heart, you tune to the best that's available for you. And there is so much more that is available that you haven't realized yet, and it's all there, ready to be delivered to you, out of infinite love and support for you. Live from the heart that knows the perfection in all, the divine perfection in all. Just stay in your heart, in your heart, in your heart. Whenever you find yourself judging, come back to your heart and begin loving, and that's how you practice to love it all, from the heart, the center of your being. We love you very much. Be whole, be at peace, be in love, for that's what you are. Channel, Nadina Bown. Blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. We know that which is true through our own experiences and through what we have observed, but we also know what is true by how we feel. We know what resonates with us, and we are a large enough collective consciousness to be able to trust what we are feeling. In other words, when we come together as a collective and something feels true to all of us as this collective, it becomes easier for us then to trust that it is in fact true. Now, we tell you this because we want you all to understand that you believe what you believe based on your experiences, what you have observed, and/or how you feel about something. We tell you that because we want you to know that you can change what you believe. You do often change what you believe within the course of a single lifetime many, many times over. Therefore, we suggest that you don't give anyone belief any power over you in the now moment. Remember how many times you have changed your beliefs about a great many things when you are being critical or judgmental of someone else because of what they currently believe. They too are just temporarily trying that belief on for size, and they too will shift, evolve, and develop new beliefs and new belief systems as they go. Now, why are beliefs important, you might wonder? They are important because your life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You get what you focus on and what you expect. If you only have had experiences that tell you that this one thing is true, then how do you change that belief without first changing your experiences? Good question. Recognize that you have only been experiencing one life out of 8 billion there on Earth, and of those 8 billion lives that are being lived right now, you have only observed a very small fraction of what other people have experienced. Therefore, you must conclude that the lens through which you have been experiencing reality is quite narrow. You have the option of expanding that lens out to be able to see more than you've ever seen before, and that is a good intention to set for yourselves. Tell the universe to bring you evidence of something that you want to see evidence of so that you can change your belief about that thing. Tell the universe that you are open to shifting your beliefs on something. Ask for experiences that will help you to question everything that you think you know. And finally, start using your ability to feel in order to determine whether something is true for you in this moment or not. If something doesn't feel right to you, then not only do we recommend that you take your attention off of it, but we also recommend that if it is a belief that you have your attention on, toss it aside. Do not continue to engage in the belief if the belief feels bad inside of you. If you do recognize that you are infinite, eternal, multidimensional beings, then you must understand that you have many paths in front of you, and you are deciding which path you are going to take. All paths lead back to Source. That is something to feel resonance with as we say it. That is something to acknowledge at all times. No matter what you are living right now, you are still headed home. Something else that we would like to bring up here is that the home that you seek is also inside of you, and that's a truth. The home that you seek is the love that you feel. Love is a feeling and a state of being. It is a substance, because it is Source, and it is what we are all made of. And beliefs are in your head. Remember that, and ask yourself how that informs you as to what to place your attention on as you move forward in your life. Yes, your beliefs are important in the sense that they help to create your reality, but it is also true that love is the guidance that you have inside of you that will help you move towards what it is that you want to experience, what it is you hope, and possibly even believe, is something that will happen in your life. Merge those two worlds of the head and the heart, and you will be living the life that you set out to life when you decided to incarnate there on Earth. That is all for now. We are 𝐖𝐢𝐥𝐬. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. Channel, Daniel Scranton. As we awaken from the hypnotic trance of 3D humanity, we may need to reorient ourselves. It's like awakening from a very deep lucid dream. We have known a personification of ourselves, but we have not known our true essence. Each of us has our own way of accomplishing this. A strong intention and asking for help from our guides and angels can open our awareness. Deep meditation can take us beyond our presence in space and time. Becoming aware of our inner sound current and immersing our awareness in it is another path. What we need is a kind of reverse hypnosis in which our limiting beliefs dissolve, giving us absolute freedom, fulfillment, and unlimited awareness in the consciousness of our heart. We can become intentionally aware of the light in everyone. It is a reflection of our own essence, being presented to us for our acceptance, compassion, and love. As we become able to fill ourselves with these vibrations in any moment, we expand our conscious awareness beyond the limitations of the judgmentalness of ego consciousness and into the unconditional love of creator consciousness. This elevates and magnifies our vibratory radiance. When we feel our eternal essence, we can identify with an energetic spectrum that we love completely and eagerly, because it is innately true for us. When we achieve this awareness without attachment or ego involvement, we open the access to our hidden abilities of infinite, creative power and awareness. We can realize that we are not mere humans, subject to powers outside of ourselves. All of us, regardless of whatever condition we are in, are where we are of our own volition, which we can learn to direct. As expressions of creator consciousness, we have absolute power over our lives, circumstances, and experiences, once we realize the truth of our essence. We can awaken to a world of beauty and joy by recognizing its reality. It already exists right where we are, waiting for our realization in alignment with its vibratory resonance, which we can know in the consciousness of our heart. It is a consciousness that we all share in the enhancement of all life. Wherever we direct our attention, we can experience grateful and joyous inspiration and realize their reality in our awareness. By Kenneth Schmidt.